Yo, what it do, everybody, man? What's goody, everybody, man? Y'all already know what it is. It's your man, Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Yo, it's Wednesday, though, right? Usually, man, had some things earlier in the day. I had to, okay, had to make sure I was right. I had some things early in the day that I had to commit to, man, and we didn't get the chance to do commission talks today. Me and my guy Warren Marlowe, Brian B, is not going to be on commission talk with us for the future for right now. But shout out to my guy Warren Marlowe, man. Yeah, definitely couldn't make it on, so no commission talk today. But like I said, it's Wednesday, so normally, man, I'm just doing the watch alongs Monday and Fridays, man, for Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. But you guys, man, tonight is Wednesday, and this coming Friday, I won't be doing a watch along for Friday Night SmackDown this coming Friday. So, in light of that, I just said, yo, man, I kind of wanted to do an AEW watch along for a little while. Maybe not like a weekly thing like Raw and SmackDown, but I definitely wanted to definitely go ahead and definitely give it a try. But yo, I'm with it. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We live here on Twitch as well, and we also live on the 1130 Podcast YouTube channel. Appreciate everyone that's joining in on Twitch, man. We trying to get the Twitch channel, trying to continue growing the Twitch channel. But I appreciate everyone, man. Thank you guys so much. Everyone who's tuning in, that's about to tune in on YouTube as well as Twitch, man. If you're new to the show and if you haven't done so already, I don't know what you're waiting for, man. Definitely hit that like button down below. Definitely comment. Follow the 1130 podcast. Excuse me, on all social media platforms, and definitely make sure you subscribe to the 1130 podcast right here on YouTube. You dig, man? Definitely make sure you do that and follow the 1130 podcast on YouTube, man. Man, like I said, we are live on Twitch, man, and we live on YouTube. This is one of my first. Okay, all right, the stream has already begun. I think I hit the wrong button. All right. And yeah, like I said, this is my first AEW live stream, man. And yo, man, I remember going to the first AEW event, man. At least the first Dynamite. The first Dynamite way back in. I said way back in, but it was in 2019, man. Of October 2nd, 2019. It was in Washington, DC. And speaking of, AEW in DC, next week Dynamite is in DC. I'm still making up my mind about whether I'm going to go or not. But yeah, man, I've been rocking with AEW, man. Definitely for some time. This is the first watch along. But yo, appreciate everyone definitely tuning in. And yo, we got some stuff to look forward to tonight, man. Of course, the Continental Classic continues tonight with some awesome matches. One matchup that we got in, I believe, is the gold lead. We got Brody King taking on Ricochet. Now, let's be honest, this is not even fair right here. Like, I believe Brody King, he's going to do what he do, and so is Ricochet, though. But I mean, since Ricochet is the favorite and the new talent, and I think he's definitely going to walk away with the victory somehow, some way. But man, just see how things really turn around in 3 weeks or 6 months or so, man. When Ricochet was in WWE and really ain't doing too much, and now he's in AEW. He's in the Continental Classic. I really want to see more from him. I don't think he will be world champion one day, but hopefully we'll see. We'll definitely see, man. Okay, another matchup we got. These two guys were the two finalists in the Diamond Battle Royal last week. Adam Cole, baby, and Kyle O'Reilly. They two are going to be going 1-on-1 tonight. And whoever wins, I believe, taking on MJF at World's End. But yeah, man, this is definitely going to be a cool matchup. Of course, we got which I think is going to be the match of the night. We got Claudio taking on Will Ospreay, man. So every time I see Will Ospreay in the ring, this guy is like a freaking creative character, bro. Like, you ever play 2K and go on live and just play somebody? Yeah, they got all their ability turned up to like 100 plus. Like, all the moves, you name it, man. This guy took his time going down every one of them. But I feel like that's definitely going to be the match of tonight. Also, man, we got the AEW Women's Championship on the line. Mariah May would definitely be defending her title against Mino. I can't even pronounce her last name. I ain't even gonna try. If you guys follow me, AEW, and you guys here, you guys know who I'm talking about. So, but the AEW World Champion, AEW Women's World Championship is on the line, man. Definitely gotta do better at some of these names, though. In AEW, though. The main event, which I'm pretty sure it is, we got Jay White teaming up with Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, might I add, taking on Pac, man. Pac is one guy, man, who definitely had a really awesome transformation in his career. Not only just Pac, though, Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre. You want to talk about transformations of wrestlers in the world of professional wrestling? Man, oh man, because I remember Pac. I mean, he was buff. He was sort of big, but he got even more ripped and just had a different vibe to him when he popped up in AEW. All right, but yeah, Pac teaming up with the AEW champion John Moxley as John Moxley's crew. has definitely been running roughshod over AEW over the last couple of weeks. John Moxley defeated Darby Allin at the last pay-per-view, and it wasn't the best pay-per-view. I was hoping that we can get something more out of it, more stories, but it didn't seem like it. Well, I'm not going to say it didn't seem like it. It didn't. It didn't go nowhere. It didn't really pick up after that. It was just like John Moxley defeated Darby Allin, and then right after that, I mean, they brawled for a minute, and then they got in the car, and Darby Allin, ran into him with the bus or the truck or whatever. Like, I mean, other than that, man, we definitely got to see something pick up with the story. I mean, there've been a lot of assumptions of Shane McMahon maybe involved in this story, and that's the thing about AEW, man. They really could they could kick off something and they can get it started going, but it's just like it's almost like I want to say like flying a plane. Like I feel like AEW they can take off, but it's about landing that motherfucker. You feel me? It's about taking off too. Don't get me wrong. It's about how you take off. On that airplane too. Of course, you're gonna have turbulence and everything. And once you get yourself situated, you're gonna be up there. You're gonna be flying, and you're gonna be, at a steady, height and speed, flying that motherfucker. But it's just about landing it too. And I think that AEW, man, have a trouble landing some of these storylines in AEW. I hope that makes sense. Definitely hope that makes sense though. But yeah, man, we about to get into it. First AEW watch along, man. So let's get cracking, man. Everybody that's watching on Twitch, man, appreciate everyone. Definitely leave a comment, man. Let's get active with it, man. Okay, I was definitely trying to think of their names. Deaf Riders. I know it had to do with something deaf. Okay, I just said the main event. Like I was just assuming it was the main event, but I guess not. It's the opening match of the show. Okay. Is he? Ever since John Moxley won the championship, we ain't seen him not one time hold that mug up, man. I seen a video at that Monday's, what was it, a press conference or whatever, pre-sale press conference. Tickets going on sale for All In. It's like about 50 people there, wasn't it? I forgot all about it though, but that's what's up. Even next week, they're going to be at one of the smaller venues here in Washington D.C. and definitely been hearing that that's a sort of a goal for AEW to go more of these smaller venues in 2025 next year. I mean, I don't understand why they don't do it. Instead of having going to a 15, 20,000 seat venue and only 25, maybe 50% of it is you know sold out or whatever. And I think that's one thing how NXT thrives, man. They were, NXT was based in them small, at Full Sail, and of course at the Performance Center in WWE. And I think that's one thing that really, really helped NXT. Of course, it was something new, definitely. In the beginning, um, yeah, but they stayed in them smaller venues to where when they did go to a bigger venue, boom, they'd sell out like that. And this is normally one of AEW's signature shows, so hopefully we can get maybe some questions or answers rather out of this whole story. Oh. Switchblade Jay White. Switchblade Jay White, man, he cool, man. I feel like if I say anything, negative or anything about Jay White, man, people gonna look at me funny, man. I'm not the biggest New Japan fan, I guess, and I'm not even gonna say I'm not the biggest New Japan fan. I haven't been exposed to a lot of New Japan. I haven't followed them, so. And I know Jay White definitely made his name in New Japan. So I'm still learning him. I didn't agree how he beat Hangman though. I think Hangman was hell of was having a hell of a run in story, especially after winning that match with Swerve Strickland and setting his house on fire. And then Jay White comes back and then beat him at that last pay per view. What was it? Wrestle Dream? No, Full Gear. I was like, what? Oh. What type of tag team match is this? Because the referee ain't like, he just letting everything go. Is this a tornado tag? I doubt it. All right, we got Jay White and Pac in the ring. I guess he's trying to get these guys situated so he can ring the bell. And the bell has rung. Now the action into the ring, backbreaker, cover two. Jay White looking to put a quick end to it, but the flat of Jon Moxley's boot breaks it up. What a night, Continental Classic matches, Women's World Title match, all here tonight, all in winter is coming. That's right. Mariah May, Mina Shirakawa for the AEW Women's World Championship, our main event tonight on Dynamite. Okay. And so much more. The Women's Championship match is the main event. Right now, Jay White, right hand, backing up the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. As now, chop to the chest. Or chops, I should say, being exchanged. Chop his chest off, though. Not many people could say that against Moxley, that they don't chop him. And look at this. I mean, when it's Jay White, Jon Moxley, toe-to-toe, and the other Death Riders aren't involved, it's a Blade Runner attempt. He's about to go for the Sister Abigail. No Blade Runner. That's what I'm telling you, man. AEW. We're going to see how this watch along goes, though. But I know one thing AEW can definitely do, man. They can put on some really great wrestling matches. But like I was saying, moments ago, man, referencing like the plane, AEW as far as storytelling, they can take off. They have changed in the motherfucker, so. Doing a pretty good job of it tonight and destroying each other in the interim. You only had one? They've been fighting out the ring for how long? I think even the crowd trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Said that no one has any idea of how dangerous they are. But Nigel, to that point, we haven't heard Orange Cassidy say much since Full Gear, since he had those chemicals poured down his throat by Wheeler Yuta. You understand why? Do you think Orange Cassidy's afraid? I don't think Orange Cassidy's afraid at all. I think, oh, wait a second, there we see
Christian and his whole family.
Contract that he can execute for a shot at the AEW World Championship anytime he would like. Yeah, now that's open the suites here somewhere at the T-Mobile.
Yo, Christian the Menace, man. Especially Christian Cage.
As the AEW World Champion, there's more than one individual gunning for him. Dare I say that's exactly the way he likes it. Certainly he had to know it was coming. But in the case of Christian Cage, Tony, he has that contract in that briefcase. When he executes that contract, anytime, anywhere, it's his shot at the AEW World Championship. And that means even after a match. That's right. All he has to do is sign that contract, and it becomes legal.
I don't know. I think I'm a little over Orange Cassidy by now, man. You know, I'm a little over it. There's some guys in AEW. I felt like they had the utmost, like, legit opportunity of pushing guys that could have been awesome, and it still can be awesome. Yeah, but Orange Cassidy, man, I don't know. I think I've seen too much of him. And trust me, when I first saw Orange Cassidy, I was like, I dig this guy, but I think I just seen too much. I think it was him in that what was it, that international championship run he had. You talk too much. Jay White talked too much. That's why he got kicked in the face.
What is your craziest date night story? A girl burped into my mouth 3 times when we were smooching.
Did he say the girl burped in his mouth 3 times? How you let her burp in your mouth 3 times, though? 3 times while y'all was kissing, you let her burp in your mouth? Bro, before you even could have let the... I don't... Whoa, hold up, babe, hold up. Hold up. You burping in my mouth and stuff. That shit crazy. Yeah, but like I was saying though, great match, really great match to open up Dynamite. Winner is coming, but yeah, man, AEW had I feel like had a great time. I don't want to say a great time, but they had some great opportunities to push certain superstars. Like what happened to Wardlow, man? I feel like, man, when Wardlow came out of that storyline with MJF, not necessarily, well, yeah, came out of it. Yeah, he did came out of it. I believe Wardlow did beat MJF, but when he came out of that, Wardlow was been supposed to go to the moon, man. And it seemed like they didn't do nothing with Wardlow. Nothing at all. It's a good match, though. I want to know who John Moxley working for, though. We haven't seen this AEW championship belt in like 2 months, almost 2 months. Marina Shafir is definitely keeping it safe in that briefcase. Another guy besides Warlord, it was shit, he just came back a couple of weeks ago. What's his name? Oh man, big buff dude, man. Powerhouse Will Hobbs. Powerhouse Will Hobbs. I'm like, come on, like, why is he not doing nothing? Why is he not, going straight, to the moon and stuff like that? And it's just like, Starks, Ricky Starks is another one. Yo, 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 H2 Media. Appreciate you joining the live chat.
AEW Dynamite back live from Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, but Ricky Starks was another one, man. I remember watching Ricky Starks, and this was in like 2020, right before the pandemic. And most of the guys, they're in AEW right now, but they were in NWA, like Ricky Starks, um, Eddie Kingston, just a couple of them. Them two. I think them was the two ones who definitely stood out the most. But yeah, Ricky Starks, man, seemed like he just, you know, didn't get the right opportunity after him and Big Bill lost the AEW Tag Team Championships. And there been rumors about him coming to WWE, possibly making a debut at the Royal Rumble. Who knows?
That's right, Nigel. That's a good point. They really are on the same page, and that's why right now they are dominating this match. Now the Farlight Horde.
Shit, them ain't it though, but them the only three that I can think of right now. Definitely Ricky Starks. Appreciate that one.
We know that after the attack last week by Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne, Hook had to receive street.
And I definitely feel like it was way too soon for Swerve to lose the title, man.
Christian Cage taking advantage of Hook. Of course, he put Taz out. I don't know what the end game is here for Christian Cage, but obviously, I think.
I mean, the end game is probably him cashing in, winning the championship. I'll be cool with Christian as the world champ, maybe. I want somebody new, though, I think that's the whole purpose of, indulging it. He gave him a signal. But that's also the purpose, indulging in different, wrestling. You don't want to see a former WWE superstar who's a champion now and in another wrestling promotion. You're like, okay, that's the same guy. Whatever you want to call him, you can call him whatever you want to call him. He's still who he is, man. Like, yeah, Christian Cage, you go back, Christian, that's Christian. Come on. That's what's up, though. But I want to see somebody, new.
Very good. There you go. Oh, that's Nigel. Sorry. Okay. Tag is made. Tag is made. AEW World Champion Jon Moxley.
He's just going to come around your house and do your dishes for you as well, Tony. Look at this. Look at Jay White just fight back. But I'm telling you, too much Jon Moxley right now.
Headbutt, short arm lariat. Now the cover, the far leg hooked again. Jay White able to kick out. Since Jon Moxley became AEW World Champion, since he put that World Championship title belt in the bag, we have not seen it.
I think that's the first time they said that. I've been saying that for the last month.
Jon Moxley, he says that AEW doesn't deserve to have AEW World
Got a whole lock on it and everything. And I thought maybe they'll reveal that story or at least bring some of it to light at the last pay-per-view. And this is winter is coming. Maybe, they'll do something tonight. I'm not sure. But yeah, I would like to know. Because you can have people, you can get them in. You can be like, okay, I think that's interesting. But then you really gotta start, giving people some answers.
We still do not know the extent of the damage. Those chemicals put down his foot by Wheeler Yuta. We may find out right now.
Yo, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for joining the show.
Moxley and Cassidy. Elbow strikes the flurry, the exchange. But now the body shots to the driving knee. Josh, short elbow to the face. Orange Cassidy ducks under her knee, looking for a beach. Quick, Moxley tried to counter with the sunset flip.
Oh.
Just a grazing kick, though. Moxley was able to avoid.
Who's my favorite AEW wrestler right now? Swerve. Right now, Swerve. In the beginning, man, MJF was my guy. I was like, dog, man. And that was the thing that I think a lot of people reasons, in 2019, let's be honest. Oh, nice. WWE wasn't as hot as it is now, and it wasn't about to be on Netflix and all that other stuff. And AEW was new, was fresh. They was giving you some new shit, and it was TV 14, which a lot of people feel like wrestling should be. You know, we want to see some blood, we want to see somebody cursing my out, we don't want to see I'm gonna go whip your butt, man. Come on, man, these grown ass men. So I think that was one thing that really took over AEW. But like I said, MJF, man, in the beginning, man, he wasn't holding back. Mm. But yeah, Swerve right now. Shit, yeah, you know what? For a minute, it was almost Hangman. Oh, nice. Oh. Mm. Yeah, it was almost Hangman Adam Page. That was my favorite AEW wrestler right now. Especially after he put Swerve House on fire. I was like, dog. But then it's not like his momentum, like they'll push him for a minute and lay off of him and push him. But I felt like after him putting Swerve House on fire, he should have supposed to keep excelling upwards, not taking a loss to Jay White, who just came back. Did he just kick her? Orange punch. Who the hell is that? There go my man. That's what I was just talking about, right? Hangman. Cowboy shit. Orange Cassidy, he don't look happy right there. Oh.
This is not what AEW needs.
Absolutely, but it's everything that the Death Riders need now. I mean, think about.
Oh.
Inadvertently, the orange punch takes out Jay White. Orange punch for Hangman. Oh wait, Jay White. Blood runner for Orange Cassidy. I can't see him, but I have to imagine wherever John Moxley.
I'm pretty sure the ref threw this match out, right? I don't remember hearing the bell though, but okay. Okay.
Hangman just cost Orange Cassidy and Jay White a win against the Death Riders. And we know the problems that Jay White have had with the Hangman. And they're trying with each other in the ring right now. Recriminations being thrown all around, but the Death Riders seizing on this. This actually Hangman's on fault.
Exactly. And I agree with you, Tony. Hangman Adam Page has handed the Death Riders everyone on a platter.
And this is the damage that Moxley and the Death Riders are doing, even without Claudio Castagnoli. That's the only one he's got. This Continental Classic match. This is Pac, this is Wheeler Yuta, this is Marina Shafir, and the General, John Moxley. Well, last week we
saw
the guys together. Orange Cassidy, Jay White, Hangman Adam Page together. Looked like they had some steam, but now it's turning.
Damn, F you, Yuta.
The Death Riders. As John Moxley, Marina Shafir, Wheeler Yuta.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they come out and they leave. That's it. Like, what else? Like, who's behind all of this? I want to know. Claudio versus Will Ospreay up next. Oh yeah, this about to be lit. Oh yeah, this is definitely about to be lit though. Yeah, that's about to be the match of the night. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the Death Riders, that's their name, man. They come out here, they have a matchup. Whether they have a matchup or maybe they just have someone come down interference. It's like nothing is leading to, and maybe they're just trying to have us wait, but wait until what? Wait until what at this point? Like, this is one of the big marquee shows, and of course it's the beginning of the show, and of course they, could have it at the main event. Uh, but they already talked about how Mariah May, in the AEW Women's Championship match is the main event segment. So yeah, that's what I just want something. They could pull into something, tap into something different with AEW, or at least bring that out. Because I feel like they're holding on to it, or maybe trying to wait for the right time, or just trying to get all the ducks lined up. But yeah, man. But that was that, man. That was the beginning of the show. We got Claudio versus Will Ospreay coming up next, man. Which is going to be a great match. And like I said, man, this is my first AEW watch along. So just please hang in there with me. I respect all wrestling, man. And I've been watching AEW since, it came on. And it have not been the same over the last maybe 2 years or so, and I feel like somewhere in them last 2 years they went wrong. And I don't want to necessarily say they went wrong. It was just some things that just left people like and trust me, another big, huge factor that plays into why the last 2 years or such has been kind of like underwhelming, with AEW, is because WWE has literally been, taking on fire. The whole CM Punk thing, that played a factor in it too, whether people believe it or not. The whole Cody Rhodes thing, everything really played a factor into it. And what I was initially about to say is AEW, you know. This goes back to the theory I was making earlier, man. They can pull the plane off. Hey, all the passengers, you guys ready? All right, fasten your seatbelts. You're gonna experience a little bit of turbulence, though. I've never been on a plane before in my life, though. But hey, but you're gonna experience a little bit of turbulence, though, and you're gonna take off, and you're taking off, and that motherfucker on autopilot, and y'all cruising. But then when it's time to land that motherfucker, they like, okay, yeah, that wasn't a great landing. That wasn't a great landing at all, man. So that's what AEW, man. Even the devil storyline and how interesting that came about, and everybody was trying to figure out who the hell was the devil, and it was Adam Cole, but Adam Cole wasn't even cleared to wrestle. So it didn't line up for him to be the devil. It just so many things, Like I'm just like, okay, alrighty, and that's not much for that's not enough for me to give up. Trust me, WWE has been worse at times, and I've been watching since then. So I still rock with them. I wish the best on all wrestling promotions. Hey, Bandino.
All right, fine. The hard way it is. Get it, boys!
I know when they shot this, he was cold as I don't know what. It's snowing. Man, for a minute, I thought he got shot or something. I'm like, why, why did he flinch like that? The most wanted Bandino.
Uh, I'm a marked man. What is that? Where's the crown? I wouldn't have it any other way than being a marked man. It's the only way to live. It's the only way to feel alive. The only way to live is with a knife to your throat with a dynamite stick. Burning down to the end of the wick. It's the only way to live. I wouldn't have it any other way. These guys, this is the problem.
all about their ego. I want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. That's the problem. You guys egos. Run your lives. Nothing.
Oh, ego wrestling.
Fight flesh and blood. Think of all three of you. An early Christmas gift. World's End. Orlando, Florida. AEW World Championship. Fatal! 4-way.
Wow, John.
Fatal 4-way for the AEW Championship. Jay White, Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy, and Hangman.
John Moxley putting himself in a disadvantageous position, Nigel.
That is some confidence that I guess I would expect out of John Moxley, but be that as it may, his back is against the wall, but like he says, he wouldn't lift
Kansas City.
Wait a second.
As I literally and figuratively look down on you, sit down and shut your mouth.
And shut your mouths. Know your role and shut your mouths.
So it's a 4-way match for the world title at World's End, huh? Well, I have a problem with every... Shut up! I have a problem with every person in this match. Jay White cost me the World Championship at Full Gear, and so did Hangman Page when he didn't live up to his end of the bargain. I said shut up!
I said shut up.
And Orange Cassidy, you're just a little pissant that gets on my nerves.
I am a
My
pissant.
biggest problem is with you, John Moxley, because you have what I want. And if you happen to make it out of that match as the champion, just know that I very well could be waiting on the other side. And if I am, this time, I'm not going to miss. I will send you back into a tailspin. I will send you back to rock bottom. You'll hear that little voice in your head saying, "It's okay, John, do it. It's okay, John, you earned it." Have that.
That was a little smooth way how he brought that back up. When John Moxley left in AEW at the time, and some shit wasn't going right, you know, and he was talking about them voices.
Never forget, I am the face of TBS now and forever, and I am the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion.
I know that guy. He kind of feel good right there to be on camera over in the corner, just the cheesing. Oh, you better watch your back.
Before I leave, I just want to say, go.
With that arm in the cast, get some security on there. As Christian Cage is slipping right and keeps saving away, and now he's forced to rock it with the count on the hands of Devil. As Hook figuring Christian Cage. Hook is getting wild here. That's some Christmas spirit. He's out of control, and now the red rope is 16. Christian Cage is going to sleep.
I know he ain't about to throw him over that jump, bro. Oh no, not the fool. Well, damn, y'all late.
Striking, taking out Christian Cage, and making a what a great dynamite moment. In your mind, maybe. Wow. Well, Hook drawing some blood finally against Christian Cage, with fans still to come tonight. Dynamite. Winter is coming. Our main event for the AEW Women's World
Yeah, how you pronounce her last name?
Mariah May versus her former friend Mina Shirakawa.
Mina. Look here, I got the first name right.
World's End in Orlando, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, one-on-one. Plus Gold League action in the Continental Classic, Ricochet and Brody King, both men looking to elevate their score to 6 points. But coming up next, Claudio Castagnoli, Will Ospreay, one-on-one for the first time ever, and it is in the Gold League of the Continental Classic.
This is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic Tournament World Gold League 20-minute time limit. Approaching ring from Essex, England, weighing 220 pounds, the aerial assassin.
You know, one thing I think, man, that what they did with Cal Fletcher, I thought that was real cool, man. Because to be honest with you, I ain't look here, bro. Like I mentioned, I wasn't the biggest following of New Japan, so I didn't know. I heard of Will Ospreay. I think Will Ospreay was just undeniable. Like you heard him, Will Ospreay. Don't matter what you watch, where you was at, you heard of him, especially on the independent scenes, whether he was gonna come to WWE or not. But Cal Fletcher wasn't one of those guys. But then hearing the story how Will Ospreay and Cal Fletcher is real close, and how my man the matchup they had at fucking Full Gear was amazing. And how they building up Cal Fletcher, with the haircut and all that, I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome.
6 points, Will Ospreay, though, the most matches left.
I feel like Brody King, he could be something too.
Could be a double-edged sword for Will Ospreay. He's coming into this match rested, but he's going to have to keep up a torturous pace throughout the rest of the Continental Classic.
His opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds. He is 130.
And for real, can we get Claudio out of the Death Riders though? Claudio, man, he's a man of strength. He's strong as a mud, man, and he don't got all the he's not charismatic. He doesn't have charisma, and but the only thing about it is though, if you keep him on his own, it's like he's just lost. He's lost, and I don't want to say he won't get the attention that he deserves, but I mean, come on, like if this guy have a matchup, I'm pretty sure you gonna notice Claudio, also known as Cesaro or whatever though, so. Oh, okay. Out of the gates though, just like that.
Very nearly stealing his next 3 points. As Castagnoli retreating to the outside. Away. Over that.
Mm.
Well, if he's upset about what happened at Full Gear, he's not showing it. Seems like that 10 days rest very agreeable.
But I definitely like John Moxley and Marina Shafir. I definitely like her as a added, addition to the Death Riders. Pac, he can kind of work with it. Claudio, I'm not sure.
You had to think if Tony Schiavone saw it coming, Castagnoli did as well.
Okay.
Now Ospreay the roll up. 2. Didn't have both legs collected, allowed Castagnoli to kick out. Now Castagnoli thinking neutralizer.
Landed on his feet. Uppercut. Oh. That around the corner super kick is crazy. You just need to see the block with that super kick.
You can join us on Thriller TV. Our pay-per-view scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen for Saturday.
Man, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to watch the recaps. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
The 2024 Continental Classic. I want to tell you, it takes an athlete the size and ability of Claudio to be able to fend off that opening assault from Will Ospreay. Not many men could have done that.
Man, this match can go both ways, though. You really look at it. Claudio could win, or Will Ospreay, though.
Victory over Will Ospreay. In doing so, damaged the neck of Will Ospreay. Ospreay came into his first tournament match with Juice Robinson 10 days ago with that neck, that left arm heavily taped up. That tape nowhere to be seen, but you know those types of injuries like the linger.
I certainly do, but be that as it may, the tape not there now, so whether that could be that his neck is healed or perhaps he doesn't want to draw attention to it. And he's in there with a man as erudite and educated and cerebral, if you will, as Claudio Castagnoli.
Right now, Will Ospreay favoring his, I believe, right or left wrist. I'm not sure which one.
Could be talk about
that numbness that he received from the Tiger Driver from left wrist. And Claudio's taking advantage here.
Oh, that was smart.
schoolboy tactic, wasn't it?
It really was. It was amazing. Savvy creativity. Body aerial assessment.
Not so savvy.
Just driving Will Ospreay face first in that barricade.
You have to really talk about Carl Fletcher ever since defeating Ospreay. It really has gone from strength to strength, and who can forget what a huge moment it was defeating arguably the tournament favourite in Kazuchika Okada.
And that was this past Saturday at Collision. Carl Fletcher getting out to 9-4.
He about to, oh.
Giant swing into the steps as you see Ospreay clutching that left shoulder, trying to restore some.
Before I can even get it out, man, I knew he was I was about to ask, man, is he about to swing him into the steps? And he did.
There's a reason why he is growing more and more of his fans, or Fletchlights, as they like to be called.
Wait a minute, Fletchlights? Yeah. Did you pick that up? Kyle Fletcher is also one victory away from securing his.
Well, what the
But
hell?
right now, Claudio Castagnoli, there we go. Left wrist is going to break it. That left arm completely trapped. In the stop. Castagnoli to stop. Right on the hand.
I think went for the fingers rather than the wrist. You break a finger or two, there's no way you can complete a submission.
Oh, I thought he was still under them stairs.
Very nearly dropping those steps on Will Ospreay.
Flashbacks to Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Chops to the chest. Castagnoli sending Fletcher to the apron. There's Kyle Fletcher. Now looking for springboard left side. Counters in the uppercut. Castagnoli immediately the cover. The leg hook. Ospreay.
Two.
Kick out. Both men. Claudio Castagnoli. Will Ospreay looking for 3 more points in the Continental Classic, and we're sticking with it. Picture.
All right, man, we sticking with it, and picture is picture, bro. In picture, man.
TNT's coverage of the Emirates NBA Cup continues. Watch on TNT, True TV, and stream VR Sports on Max.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger than Tylenol rapid release gels. Also from Advil Targeted Relief, the only topical with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact and lasts up to 8 hours.
Cheeseburger lovers,
Trying to make sure we good, man. Yo, I be on this commercial, man. Picture break. What's going on with everybody out there, man? Yeah, man. What's going on with everybody, man?
Daisy, Marc Jacobs. At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
The fragrance destination.
Head to the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block. What do you need in stock? With service so good it's guaranteed. This Christmas, order online and we'll deliver.
All right, man. We live here on Twitch as well, man. Yo, what's going on with everybody? That's definitely tuning in on Twitch, man. What's going on?
It's who's around him.
You can tackle all this. Power sheet. Toss like a boss. Arm & Hammer Power Sheets clean 3 times more small loads than premium towel detergent at the same price.
Claudio got Will Ospreay in figure 4. That's actually sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Got him in the sharpshooter.
I'm going to destroy the planet.
Turning around on him.
Continue his climb to the top of the table in the 2024 Continental Classic Gold League, or Will Ospreay match Castagnoli 6 points with a victory here tonight? We are in the midst of
Oh, kind of got him though.
Castagnoli able to get some hands up to take away some of the impact, but not enough. 6'5". Lucerne, Switzerland native, still not to the mat.
Will Ospreay, as we saw for much of that picture-in-picture break, Tony, was in the grips of Castagnoli and that sharpshooter. His back, you can see, obviously feeling effects thereof. Yeah, I think the story of this match so far is that Claudio's been able to come back from that initial onslaught by Will Ospreay. Ospreay was looking for Castagnoli, making it difficult, understandably so. And just a reminder, fans, for Continental Classic matches, 3 points for a victory, 1 point for a draw,
suplex,
and 0 points for a loss. Each victory, each match is important, but as the tournament progresses, they become more and more vital as Ospreay standing sky twister press. Castagnoli able to kick out. And a 20-minute time limit to boot. So we've already seen one time limit draw in this match. Daniel Garcia, Kazuchika Okada taking one.
We're going to continue seeing how this show progress. But I got something I want to touch on, though, right after this matchup, though. Looking like Will Ospreay. Up. Big whoop. Uh-oh.
Ospreay finds his feet. The Manjigatame almost locked in. The flying octopus hold. It's cinched in. I'm not sure Ospreay has all of Castagnoli's head, but he's got enough. Now, Castagnoli right now fighting it off with the grip on his left hand, pulling down the leg. And Nigel, thanks in large part to the range, the reach of Claudio Castagnoli.
It's the height I was about to say, 6'5". Oh, edge, the vicious spin out from the wrist lock. Castagnoli with a double stop to the damaged left arm and shoulder.
6'5", 230 plus pounds, all crashing down on the side. As a Corella left there from Claudio Castagnoli. The leg blocked and Ospreay able to kick out. That Corella left edge of just a dead left, showing his power, not only his upper body, but his legs.
You can see from your screen,
I'm going to go ahead and say it, though, just to kill the dead air that's going on, man. See, that's one thing about AEW, because, I remember people was like, yo, man, show love to other wrestling promotions, and definitely trying to do a watch along Monday through Friday. You talking about Raw Mondays, NXT Tuesday, Wednesday tonight's Dynamite, Thursday is TNA, Friday on SmackDown, maybe Collision or a premium live event on Saturday. I love wrestling, man. I love it all. But the one thing about AEW that damn, took his head off. That's one thing about AEW, man. I'm just like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna see the same match, but I can turn into Impact. I can turn on to hell, even NXT. I can even turn on NWA, MLW, and I can see almost the same match. You feel me? Like I can see matches. I am more of a story-based guy. Get me emotionally attached. Get me emotionally involved into these characters, man. That they're portraying, not just a straight up wrestling match for 2.5 hours or whatever. Like, and I think that's the difference between professional wrestling. Well, that's probably one of many differences between like professional wrestling and like boxing, man. You go out there, you're gonna get about like a 5 match, 4 card, 5 matches on the card or whatever like that, and they just boxing. And yeah, leading up to it, you got the promos and getting everybody excited for the actual fight. But me, I like my stories, each and every week. Kind of, wrestling is soap operas. I mean, soap opera in a way, So, but that's one thing I would give AEW full credit on, boy. They know how to really, really have some great solid matches, man. At they pay per views, putting on matches on Dynamite, whether it may be Collision or Rampage or whatever it is, they can put on some great 4 star, 5 star matches. Put it like that. Oh, and I think more of the story with them is the story sort of inside the ring, but instead of having the story lead you to that match into why y'all fighting, that's me. No,
Cassiano doing the right thing, not taking his foot off the gas.
of course he won. Yo, man, appreciate everyone definitely tuning in, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Let's go.
But he's made a statement. Yeah, Cassiano, of course. Oh, there may be more. Will Ospreay going to send Darby Allin a Christmas card?
Next week in DC.
Will Ospreay, Darby Allin, one-on-one Continental Classic Gold League action with 3 crucial points on the line next week at Dynamite Holiday Match right here on TBS. Little nod that time from Darby. He looks back. And Will Ospreay, man, can't wait for that match next week. Ospreay and Darby, one-on-one. Let's take a look at the updated standings. As I mentioned,
I think I might go, man. I'm not sure, but I think I may go.
at the top of the table, 6 points apiece. But crucially, Will Ospreay with 3 matches remaining. But right now, let's head to Renee Paquette.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ricochet.
Yeah, they in DC next week. I think I might go to the show, man.
Ricochet, you are 1-1 in the Continental Classic with an incredible win last week over Commander on Rampage. But tonight, you're taking on Brody.
Ricochet don't need to talk.
1-1 in this tournament.
He don't. He need like a mouthpiece or something.
Well, Renee, you see, this is why I came to AEW. This scenario right here is why I came to AEW, for the competition. And nothing brings that out quite like the Continental Classic. And tonight your boy got Brody King.
Yeah, he shouldn't talk. He should have a mouthpiece.
He's scary.
If he could.
One of the toughest guys in this whole tournament. But you know one thing he not? He not Ricochet. And although Brody and I, we might be 1-1 right now, but tonight it's me who hold all the cards.
He kept that MVP. He kept that MVP little card.
Having a rival backstage, not quite sure who this is. I know exactly who that is. Everybody here in the arena does as well.
It's MJF.
I have not seen this man in the flesh for some time now.
It's MJF.
And fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 get $150 in bonus bets if your bet
I think he been gone filming movies or something. Cause he just been Mr. What they used to call The Rock for a while, Mr. Send a video, Mr. Video Package, video promo.
Watching my special, aren't you? No. I just got this great NFL offer. Guaranteed, all up front. This one's gonna be hard to pass up.
Breaking news. LeBron James has a guaranteed NFL offer. He says it's, quote, going to be hard to pass up.
Seriously?
Somebody got to call a plumber. You got a leak.
With DraftKings, new customers turn $5 into $150 if your bet wins, paid instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
Everybody's looking for a hero.
Chris wanted to change the world.
People are literally walking because of him.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, streaming exclusively on Max.
That sounds interesting.
Taste of Smasher, part of our Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
We learned the fact you would be born with half of a heart. You have all these expectations, and they just come crumbling down.
He was transferred to the hospital. We had a plan and kind of built relationships with the people that were going to be saving our son's life. 6 surgeries and 3 open heart surgeries.
Without
All right.
the surgeons, our son would not be here without a hospital. They saved
We got MJF possibly coming up next, man.
Hospital does.
Seeing what he got to say.
Give their life to serve. These are the best of the best.
Hello, magical taste. Hello, toothpaste makes every day yay.
I ain't gonna say what hurted MJF in a way, because I want to say him turning babyface was kind of like what AEW needed though. But I think they didn't. I ain't gonna say they didn't have no baby faces. They did, but it was the crowd more so with MJF and the decision behind that. MJF was just getting cheered every single week, regardless if he was a heel. Even now, people love to cheer for him. They love to cheer for him because he's going to be a dick. He's going to be an asshole. He's going to come out here and say some crazy shit, and that's just what it is. Like ain't nobody else on the roster is doing such thing. And I think the only one person that's coming a little bit close right now, and that's Christian Cage. That boy Christian Cage right now definitely will probably give MJF. He'll probably run for his money, but yeah, I think man, him turning babyface and then coming back I think he should have just stayed a heel. But how long can you do the heel? You got to see, and he didn't want to turn babyface, but of course I think that was Tony Khan, thing turning him babyface. But Matt Cardona, okay. Okay, I want to check that match out. I mean, I don't mind that. Matt Cardona taking on the Learning Trees, Chris Jericho. Matt Cardona, man, he just be doing everything, whether he on the Independents, whether he on Dynamite or on TNA, taking on PCO.
Here in AEW last week, you say that you're always ready, but given what we just saw, do you feel like you are ready for Chris Jericho?
It is great to be back in AEW. I belong here. And everybody was shocked when I
You should be on Dynamite, not Rampage, though, but that's what's up.
I am always ready. Even says so on the t-shirt. For the past 5 years, I've been busting my ass to reinvent myself. Indie God, Deathmatch King, and final battle, the biggest opportunity of my career versus Chris Jericho. The Rampage, Jericho and Brian Keith, they laid me out. They sent me a message, and I'm glad they did, because now I know what I'm in store for in New York City. But I'm not going to wait around. So how about this, Brian Keith? This Friday, Rampage, you and I, one-on-one. I say I'm always ready, and I am. But are you? And Chris, You better be watching to get a little taste of what's in store for Final Battle.
Man, you talk about transformations, and I was talking about body transformations in a way. Adam Cole, baby. You know it's all about the boom. And I was really talking about body transformations though, but you talking about transformations just from kind of like a really kitty like character. Nobody really took him serious. Zack Ryder, man, going from woo 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 to the deathmatch king, man. I mean, good gracious, dude! Like, that's a 360 in a career, man. I think what really would make it, man. If he, I mean, I don't know if he have to come back to WWE. Of course, he expressed coming back to WWE. Obviously, his wife is in WWE right now. Hopefully, she wins the first ever United States Women's Championship. But yeah, I think that'd be the 360 moment right there where it's going to be fulfilled, man. Him coming back to WWE. But let's see if they, push him right. If he would, boom.
As we saw MJF arriving here in Kansas City with that Dynamite Diamond ring in tow. It's been a number of months since we've seen him in the flesh. You know he's going to be watching this match closely.
Very closely indeed.
Adam Cole, baby, baby.
You're gonna be stepping in the ring to be going one-on-one with
They be breaking the hell out of Renee.
You guys have so much history between
They need another little backstage correspondent or interviewer.
Hold on, man. We don't need to do this. It's like you said a couple weeks ago, this guy's playing us. We look like idiots fighting each other when this Melvin's not even here.
Adam, where Roger Strong at?
I know you're going to go fight out there, but look, just remember we're still family at the end of the day, all right? Yeah. You should have thought about that before letting one of our brothers get hurt.
Clear, O'Reilly still blaming Adam Cole, the Undisputed Kingdom, for what happened to Roderick Strong at Full Gear. That on the arm by MJF.
Making his way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
And Kyle O'Reilly was right. I think he was correct what he said. Look at that. The whole time that was playing, and even playing on the big screen here, that Adam Cole didn't even look up. He just looked straight down at the mat.
Adam Cole's not convincing anyone. Not that long ago, Adam Cole revealed who he was, the true devil, turning his back on MJF after MJF had opened his heart to Cole.
Well, in Cole's own words, he turned his back on MJF before MJF could do the same to Adam Cole, which you knew was coming.
Ring a bell,
Excuse for Adam Cole.
and the match is underway.
Opened up his heart to Adam Cole. It was a blind, and you know that as well as anybody else.
Hey, for him, he's a Scrooge.
To the center of the ring, Adam Cole will control the wrist of Kyle O'Reilly. Drop to hold as O'Reilly transitions over. Lifetime, these two men have met on 16 occasions, one-on-one. Kyle O'Reilly holding a very narrow 8-7-1 advantage over Adam Cole. But prior to that, they were a tag team that engaged in some of the biggest battles in tag team wrestling nearly 15 years ago. I'm talking about their classics with the Young Bucks from coast to coast, from Los Angeles to New York City. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly united as Future Shock. They were a tag team with almost a limitless potential.
Yeah, certainly, they were like brothers.
Unlimited potential.
Outside the ring, but that was a long time again. Cover.
O'Reilly.
Both have worn the Ring of Honor cover.
By Cole there, both men looking to make a quick end to this.
Won the Ring of Honor World Championship since then.
So there's a snippet right there of how familiar they are with each other.
And that's right, it goes beyond sharing the ring as tag team partners or as adversaries. These are two men who traveled together, who took those long overnight drives together, talking about strategy, talking about what makes each man tick, what they love about professional wrestling.
Both suffered significant injuries relatively recently as
well. Yeah, they did. I know Adam Cole was out for a minute.
Focused upon the ankle of Adam Cole, taking him out for Oh, a long time. Seems to be holding up okay, but hold on.
Yeah, I'm bummed about Bronson Reed too. He's expected to miss a significant amount of time, man, and uh he was definitely the breakout superstar of the year, man. If you ask me, ever since the moment with Seth Rollins, he broke out of the Pat Mia Carter Pat. Mm.
O'Reilly with the advantage, and the action continues. In picture, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly.
This is the rug match. Us versus them.
Two best players on each side.
I'm putting my close to the talking.
Playing under the lights adds an exciting element.
This is exactly what fans want to see.
This is about showing who's better.
Remind everybody who the big guys are.
It's going to be a great show. We got to give the people what they want.
You can tackle all this with just half a power sheet.
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it now for the foreseeable future of possibly doing. You know, maybe every now and then when they have a big show and have a big event, I will probably do a watch along for AEW. But this won't be a weekly thing that I'll be doing. Watch alongs for a weekly thing I'll be doing watch alongs for AEW, man. You know, I hate to sound like that guy. You know, I really don't. You know, I didn't come up here to bash AEW. I came up here to actually highlight them and celebrate them with a watch along tonight. And obviously, I won't be doing one on Friday night. But man, it's like
Juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience
I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to WWE, dog. Like it's so many stories that's going on in WWE that you was like last week. You was like, damn, I can't wait the next week to see what's gonna happen. Whether that was Raw, or SmackDown, maybe not to everybody, but look at it for me, shit, for me. But AEW, it's not no stories. It's not no stories that I'm like, yo, man, I couldn't wait the next week to figure out this. I mean, yeah, at least at the moment, it's not. You know, I'm like, I'm a promo guy. I like to see, you know, you know, Dynamite been on the air for an hour, almost an hour, 10 minutes now. We really ain't got that, you know, that promo. I felt like we should have got, and yes, we did. We kind of did with Christian Cage when he was up in the Raptors. So, you know, okay, I'm cool with that. You know, but I'm a more of a story guy, man. Like, you know, let the story, you know, take us there, man, and then we just feed off of that and how they feel. You know, like most shit that people remember or get attached to. Oh my goodness. Most people that get attached to something or remember something with wrestling really don't have anything to do with actually happening in the middle of the ring. It's a vignette, it's a promo, it's a backstage segment, it's whatever else, you know.
Coming up on December 28th, and fans, you can join us for all the action on ppv.com. Just scan the QR code at the bottom of
Oh,
your
and I don't want to give you guys no half-ass reactions or weak, whatever like that. I like to definitely give it my all because if it ain't really in, I'm just sitting here just watching it. You know, like I'll definitely check it out. I will watch it. You know, but if I'm not necessarily reacting to it, I probably won't do it next time. Well, like I said, it'll probably be every now and then that thing. But boy, if I did this like maybe 3 years ago, oh boy, AEW was pretty good, man. 3 years ago, he had a couple of stuff going on. Oh,
Seamless offense from O'Reilly. Now looks to go to the top rope.
O'Reilly, he likes that diving knee drop from the top. He hits it with such precision. Ooh.
Missed it with precision there.
The boom avoided by O'Reilly. The fake once again. Kick to the midsection. Ouch kick, elbow strike. Cole coming back. The boom. But I don't think he had everything on him, Nigel.
Yeah, didn't connect fully. And an awkward landing for Cole as well, who's endured plenty of punishment in the matches now. Turner begins the count.
And remember, this is all about a shot at MJF at World's End, December 28th, live on pay-per-view. It's a match that Cole has wanted for months. It's a match that MJF has been successfully able to dodge. But right now, Cole finds himself just 3 seconds away.
Kyle O'Reilly, the moment that Adam Cole touched the rope, he
All right.
out of the ankle lock. What do you make of that?
Who will go on?
Even the crowd seem a little flat, man. Real quiet.
Dynamite Diamond Ring is coming up on December 28th.
I'll say this, if it's Adam Cole, I think Kyle O'Reilly may regret not holding to the ankle lock longer. Trying to damage the leg and the ankle while he had the chance. Whoa, look at this. Double wrist lock or a Kimura on the top rope. He won't get a submission because they're in the ropes.
Right.
They may get some damage done.
That's what he's looking for there, Nigel, getting the damage done. Look at these repeated headbutts. That shows you exactly what's on the line here. Headbutts. Nasty spill back into the ring for Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. Might be thinking Panama Sunrise here. Got him in position. Panama Sunrise. O'Reilly driven down on that surgically repaired neck. Adam Cole drops the knee pad and Cole accelerates O'Reilly.
Ankle lock.
O'Reilly with the chance.
Gotta drop, get the legs looked around it, otherwise Cole can maneuver out of the hole.
Big mistake by Cole, trying to get the fans behind him here. Cole making that desperate crawl to the ropes to force the break.
Look at this. O'Reilly electing to stand.
Mm.
That gave Cole the opportunity to reverse out.
Inside the ring.
Momentum of the break that carried O'Reilly to the outside, but now O'Reilly sweeps up the leg, drags Cole out of the ring. And now O'Reilly with his former friend in brainbuster position, but Cole counters out with the knee and a
This is about to be a double count out or something.
Yeah, well, it was a combination of the extension of the leg and O'Reilly running towards him that time.
Yeah, John's not it for me.
Either way, O'Reilly is out on his feet.
O'Reilly in trouble here as referee Paul Turner checking out Kyle O'Reilly, clearly dazed.
We'll make sure that O'Reilly can adequately, intelligently defend himself. We can throw this match out.
MJF.
Oh, look at second. Look at this. MJF.
Oh.
Right hand was loaded up, but so was the boot of Adam Cole, but O'Reilly now. The cover two. Oh, I thought it caught him. And now O'Reilly catching the super kick attempt.
He was looking for another super kick. Okay. Adam Cole did it. Adam Cole, baby. Baby. Who that coming out right now? That's all MJF came out here to do was try to make sure Adam Cole didn't win the match. Okay, that's the rest of the Kingdom.
December 28th from the Addition Financial Arena in Orlando, Florida.
Got the outcome MJF wanted. Might be able to proverbially say he's going to have coal in his stocking this Christmas.
MJF doesn't sound like Christmas. The holidays. But right now, look at Adam Cole. He does not want this rivalry with MJF, this animosity with MJF to come between himself and Kyle O'Reilly. But it seems like things, what happened to Roderick Strong, this falling out between Adam Cole is too much.
Too much for him. He rolled up out of there and said, I don't want to shake the damn hand.
Well, we heard the challenge made by
Okay.
Jon Moxley earlier tonight.
Thought that was supposed to mean something, or something. He holding the flare up or something. Mm-hmm.
Defends AEW World Championship against Hangman Adam Page, Orange Cassidy, and Jay White. And Orange Cassidy got a huge assist from FTR this past Saturday on Collision.
So as we were saying last week, before we had to go stop an attempted murder, Asheville, North Carolina, January 1st, Fight for the Fallen, one of the most important shows, one of the most meaningful shows that we'll ever be a part of. Hurricane Helene hit Asheville, it hit the Western Ricardo area, and it washed away cities, it washed away towns, it washed away communities, and now, with the help of you, with the help of AEW, with the help of Fight for the Fallen, we get to help build Asheville back up from the ground up, because nothing is going to stop North Carolina come hell or high water. You know, January 1st might go down as the biggest night in AEW television history because for the first time ever, Dynamite will be simulcasted from TBS and streaming on Max. For the first time ever, AEW comes to Asheville, North Carolina for the first time in 5 years. We're bringing pro wrestling back to our city. And a big event needs a big match. So what I suggest is FTR.
So that gives a lot of people who basically doesn't have cable, you know, who can't watch Dynamite. Also, that's also the same thing with WWE doing with Netflix. The mother of all simulcasts live January 1st. Huh. AEW tried to get ahead of that old WWE run on Netflix, huh? Well, I don't have Max, so I'll probably be watching on TBS. But that was one thing I think that had a lot of people back and forth. Remember when the WWE Network first came out? People. I might go. I'm not sure, man. Every time I say I might go, I wind up going. And they doing Dynamite and Rampage. I might go, but shit, what the hell I was talking about, man? Man, like, oh, that's my song right there.
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this. Thanks. You're too kind. I've heard that.
Unlimited 2%
Shit, I'm definitely trying to remember what the hell I was saying. But yeah, dope matchup. That was right there just a few moments ago. Shit, I'm just like blanking right now. I'm not. I got it. Trying to think. Trying to think. That was Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Adam Cole basically won that with a roll up. MJF came out there, man, and was like, "Yo, now I want you to win it." But Adam Cole definitely won that matchup. Yeah, man, I definitely forgot what the hell I was saying. But however, man, I might go to the show next week. I'm definitely. Oh, that's what I was saying. AEW going to Max. But I actually was saying back when WWE they had their network came out. A lot of people were trying to figure out, yo, man, is Raw and SmackDown gonna be on the network? Because I'll subscribe. A lot of people are getting rid of cable. They getting rid of cable and shit like that. Even YouTube TV, that's like $80. Sling, that's 50. Because even what you gotta have both. Because I think with Sling Orange, no Sling Blue or whatever like that. Because they got like a couple of packages. But I know Blue doesn't give you TBS, doesn't give you USA, doesn't give you TNT. It don't give you them type of channels. So, you know, with them going to do a simulcast on Max, I feel like they could pick up those additional. They could bring in new fans, and I think they could pick up some of them additional fans that some people once had. Some people were still hanging on the cable, and they were just like, "Fuck it, I'm gone." Like I'm good. You feel me? I'm good. And I think that's another reason why WWE is breaking a lot of social media records. A lot of people not really watching it. They're tuned in to YouTube, they're tuned in to their social media and figure out what's going on instead of watching the whole jump because they probably don't have access to cable to actually watch it. So I think with AEW trying to get on fast January 1st, live on Max and of course on TBS. I think that's interesting, man.
Going from Washington Heights to the meatpacking district, and I heard about Matt Cardona's challenge to Brian Keith.
I think that's real
Apparently,
interesting.
you're not happy that we left you laying like a discarded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure, also from New York, last week on Rampage, and you want to challenge Brian Keith? Huh? You want to try and send a message to the king of the Big Apple by taking a bite out of the bad apple?
I'm gonna take a bite out of you, dumbass.
I guess that's official. Cardona versus Keith on Rampage with Chris Jericho on commentary. But wait, there's more. Tomorrow night on Ring of Honor, available at watchroh.com. It's going to be you and me, Cardona, for a contract signing, making our match a final battle for the Ring of Honor World Championship official. See? You're getting everything you ever wanted. But be careful what you wish for, Matt. Because as Mayor Bloomberg said, New York City is a place where potential is realized and where dreams are made. But there's a big difference between dreams and delusion. And you're quite delusional, Matt, if you think you're going to walk out of the Hammerstein Ballroom and final battle as the new Ring of Honor World Champion. Ain't going to happen. Because you're not ready for Chris Jericho, you're not ready for the Nueve, and you're not ready for Brian Keith.
You made a mistake, Cardona. You put your crummy hands on the King of New York, and I'm here to make sure you pay the damn price.
It's a learning tree lesson from us to you, Matt. I'm Chris Jericho, and that's been another New York Minute. Thanks, guys.
Well, Cardona, Brian Keith, this Friday night, my fans, let's take a look at the updated Continental Classic rankings. There we have the table. Will Ospreay, Claudio Castagnoli deadlocked at 6 points each. Ricochet or Brody King with a chance to join them later tonight. And then over the lane league.
How come, bro? There's another thing, man. Shelton Benjamin was supposed to have been pushed. Why Cal Fletcher got 9? Why Shelton Benjamin don't got 9? I agree that this new Cal Fletcher is really dope. I like where they're going with it though, but I feel like Shelton Benjamin should have 9 points.
How many people in AEW have pinned Katsuchika Okada, the Continental Champion?
You can see how much this match has pushed both men.
That is 9 points, way ahead of the pack.
And I get it, Cal Fletcher is new. He wasn't in WWE for almost 20 years or so. Like you could really kind of like build a future star with Cal Fletcher. Just get him from under the wings of Will Ospreay, which they did, and he's hanging with what was his name? Cal, I can't even think of the manager, dude though. But yeah, man. And let's be honest though, it's a truth, but nobody want to say it though right now. Y'all remember when Rey Mysterio, right, got that World Heavyweight Championship back in 2006, and he got that major push after that? It was only because of Eddie Guerrero passing, right? We all can like agree on that. Like Rey Mysterio wouldn't have became World Heavyweight Champion if Eddie Guerrero didn't pass away. You know, like he probably would have became World Champion maybe down the road, but I don't think Rey Mysterio would have been, would have won that Royal Rumble like he did, went on the WrestleMania, won a title. Nah, I don't think so. And no offense, man, to Mark Briscoe, but I feel like Mark Briscoe right now this could, yes, probably sound like some hater shit, but I feel like they Mark Briscoe was definitely doing his thing in Ring of Honor, but you have seen him a whole lot more in AEW, showing his face, I guess being the leader of the conglomeration or whatever that is, in his historical promos backstage. But I feel like
This doesn't bother me, Tony. The blood, the violence doesn't bother me. What bothers me is if nobody does anything about it.
this dude just punched himself in the face and made him punch himself in the mouth, made him bleed. What I was saying, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh boy, Mark Briscoe, man. I feel like he's just in the position right now, man, because everybody felt sad for him because his brother Jay passed away in a car accident. That is probably the most hilly shit probably to say, but that's really what I feel like. Like, you know, Mark Briscoe, I believe he was in the Continental Classic. Was it in the Continental Classic? I think it was last year. I think it was, and he didn't even advance. He barely. I think he only had 3 points, maybe six, maybe. So he didn't even advance. He was just doing his thing. But boy, that's some hill shit to say, and I guess whether it need to be said or not, but I feel like they felt bad for him. They were one dope tag team, and he no longer had his other man in the tag team, and he was sort of forced to keep on doing what he was doing or hang up his boots. So he keep doing what he's doing. But I also feel like AEW was like, you know what, yeah, So and then if you come over to AEW like Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona, as I should say, Matt Cardona left WWE, man, and went on a whole different fucking mission to become the indie god and to reinvent himself and everything. Ricochet just came over to WWE. I mean, from WWE to AEW. Just, I mean, I don't see anything different. I don't see nothing different. Sorry, Mercedes Moné, but the Mercedes Moné thing ain't hitting. Christian Cage is doing cool. I think that I like what Christian Cage doing, man. He got Nick Wayne, got his mother, called Nick Wayne his stepson. Like it's just so much shit that dynamic, and then it's like a dysfunctional family, like and then that Christian goes on to everyone and be like, yeah, I'm your stepdad, you just don't know it yet. Like, bro, what the fuck? That shit is crazy. So I like what Christian Cage is doing, man. John Moxley to an extent, because I'm like, dog, we need some answers, bro. Is how many times you gonna come out here, beat up everybody, and then leave out and not get any answers on why the fuck you got a chain on that briefcase? Why you ain't take that briefcase out in like 2 months? Why we ain't seen you with the championship? Like I got so much shit and so many questions that run through my mind when I watch AEW. And I just said, man, I want to give it a chance. I want to do something different with the watch alongs and I just Raw and SmackDown. But I got to be emotionally invested, you know, with the characters and what I'm watching. Yeah, just for wrestling's sake of it. Yeah, that's cool. But I mean, I watch a lot of wrestling throughout the week, so I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Like, oh, I'm watching AEW. But nah, man, like, I feel like if you're supposed to come over here, man, you're supposed to be somewhat different. And not everybody have that, are fortunate for that to be different.
That was crazy. That was one of the more eye-opening things we've ever seen. Listen, if you think that Brody King is only a great tag team or a trios wrestler, you are wrong. This man is it's unbelievable.
Really eminent strength, certainly in this match. And Ricochet, another example of why he came here to AEW, where the best wrestler on the Continental Classic, the very best, as you said before, Excalibur, no easy matches. And wow, that is certainly the case for Ricochet. But we did see a card in his hand earlier. He said, I hold all the cards. And I'm sure you guys can read that card as well as me.
Now, that was MVP's card from the Hurt Syndicate that he gave to Ricochet. MVP, he's been very open about how he's building something here in AEW, of course, with Shelton Benjamin, with Bobby Lashley. And he said, MVP, he expressed that he is open to adding a fourth to the Hurt Syndicate.
Of course he is.
By Ricochet taking down Brody King.
They got VIP packages too.
Shoulder the midsection by Ricochet. Gary staggers the big man.
This matchup, a classic clash of styles. The high athleticism of Ricochet against the power that you saw there on the part of Brody King.
Brody just maneuvered Ricochet to the outside. And Nigel, we mentioned that the winner of the the winner and the runner-up of their respective leagues will meet in the semifinals.
Oh.
Continental Classic. That will happen at World's End, and you can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us on YouTube.com for World's End, where you will see the semifinal of the Continental Classic and the final round match, where the Continental Champion will be determined by Ricochet leaping off the barricade with a rough kick. Brody King staggered by that. Yeah, the winner of the Continental Classic will have to wrestle two matches, win two matches the same night. Working on attempted and blocked by Brody King. Attempted, I should say, by Ricochet, blocked by Brody. Now, man.
I don't even think they got the number. But you can get your tickets online, though.
Fearsome, almost insurmountable.
Brody King. Cross body against the barricade. Ricochet with nowhere left to go. We will stick with the action and picture. Don't go anywhere.
You are an accountant.
Accountant.
I want you, wrestler.
In a world where pro wrestling is everything.
I'm gonna be the best wrestler of all time.
Invincible Fight Girl. New episode Saturday at midnight.
All right, yeah, I'm just going to call and see how much they cost.
I bet it feels like shop the big holiday sale. Don't miss the savings. Only a K. Milk chocolate beyond words. Classic recipe by Lind.
How much did I pay for them last year? I think I paid $40 to go to the AEW show. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before last. Because CM Punk was there, but he was injured. So I think I paid $40 for the ticket.
Sonic Smash you love with our creamy queso with hand smash patties made to order. It's a cheesy love letter to your taste buds, and they're about to get real emotional. The new double Sonic queso smasher, part of our smasher lineup.
Who's Beetlejuice? Don't ever say that name. Not ever. Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose.
I'm gonna make you so happy.
Yeah, they all $25.
In the power sheet. Toss out pricey. Now toss like a
I only
boss.
need one
Arm
ticket.
& Hammer Power Sheets clean 3 times more small loads than premium towel detergent at the same price.
Yeah, they all 25.
Hey, with Priceline VIP Family, you can unlock deals 5 times faster. You don't even have to be an actual family.
Get the best of mine.
It's clear that I'm the dad. Okay, so which dad is paying?
You're the dad.
Happiness starts with you.
I don't think they're gonna be sold out. Yeah, they could be $25 when I go there.
AEW Dynamite, Kansas City, Missouri, as Brody King is brutalizing Ricochet in the Continental Classic. Gold.
All right, man. I think I'm about to end the live stream right now. I know I got a couple of more minutes though, but this has definitely been fun, you guys, man. I'll see you guys this Friday, man. Like, yeah, AEW. Not for me for the watch alongs though. But you guys, man, I will be back this coming Saturday for Saturday night's main event. But the match of the night, to be honest with you, has been Claudio taking on Will Ospreay. Um, but yeah, man, this has definitely been a great one. You guys, man, if you haven't done so already, I appreciate it a lot, man. Everyone who's on Twitch, definitely like, comment, share, subscribe to the 1130 podcast right here on YouTube and on Twitch, man, on all social media platforms. I dig it a lot, man. I definitely dig it a lot. I appreciate everybody with the major support. And we're gonna end the live stream here, man. I thank you guys, man, so much. But until next time, you guys, I see you guys this coming weekend. You guys, in an all new episode of the podcast show will be out this Friday. So